So the page is mostly going to be us out and about and reviewing and giving other people's businesses a boost, because I had my own business, had a knee operation. I unfortunately lost that, and we were serving smash burgers and beef brisket subs, the whole works. And I know how tough it is, especially in this day and age, to be running a food business. Any business is, in the way that the country's going at the minute. But I really do admire people that are out there giving it their best and serving up some delicious food with some great produce and that. But there's also going to be me cooking at home for me and my family and that. I was a chef for a long time. I'm coming up to 5 years sober now, but my addictions ruined my chef career and a lot of my life and everything. And this page is going to be all about good food and sobriety, and showing someone that's living in sobriety the highs and lows of addiction, because there's plenty of all of them. My family will vouch for that. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. And I always say to people that I am an addict. I'll be an addict today, I'll be an addict tomorrow, I'll be an addict next month, and one day I'm going to die an addict. But I do not have to die from addiction. And that's why I think that this YouTube channel is going to be really good for me, because it gives me something else to focus on. I have a very busy mind, like a lot of people do that are in addiction. And what I've done with my social media platforms, I've grown thousands of followers on TikTok and Instagram. And what content creating has done for me is the same sort of thing as what cooking does for me. It allows me to escape my busy mind and I focus on something. And since we started up the YouTube, I'm thinking about ideas of what we can do to give you a real insight on the life of someone that is struggling still with addiction, because not every day is sunshine and rainbows. It can be really hard, and I just want people to relate to the videos, that not necessarily just people in sobriety, but hopefully people that are in sobriety can look at the videos and maybe think, if he can keep sober, stay sober, then so can I. And that's what I've tried doing with my other platforms, and the same thing will continue over here on the wonderful world of TikTok. So if you'd like to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Your support means a lot to me. Right, so there's me #1 fan there, look. That's what cooking's all about to me. Right, get in the kitchen, not on your own, with your family. So we put some olive oil in there. I've diced up the brisket. I need to allow that to get hot. I would normally, but for the video's sake, we're going to put the brisket in there. I'm adding the chunks of brisket first so we can get them crisped up and the fat that's in the brisket rendered down. Brisket is quite a fatty chunk, but fat equals flavour. So I was saying before, I used to be a chef. I studied at college and everything, and then when I was younger, I found the student bar, and that was the end of my college career. But I dove in and out of kitchens and everything. But I had so many mental health issues when I was younger. I had health anxiety, which led me down the path of addiction. So it is what it is. And today I enjoy my cooking. I enjoy going out to different restaurants and everything. I drive a truck now. I had my own little sandwich shop for a little while, but like I said, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to give that up. But we were doing smash burgers in there, and they were making a name for themselves. And one day we will be back, and we will be doing them again. But until then, this is Sober Eats. I'm Sober Sam. Like and subscribe. Come back to me, and I'll show you what else we're doing. Right, it's always important to season the meat. Here we've got some onions and we've got some peppers. I've got a green one in there and a red one. We're going to add that to it. And if you can't tell already, we're making tacos. Unfortunately, me and Amy looked everywhere and we couldn't find the flat ones, but I didn't want a hard taco, so we found these little soft shell cheats ones. We're not making our own tonight, but still just as delicious. We're going to let that cook down for a minute. We're going to add some spices. Look at that. We're cooking in real time now. A little bit of tomato puree. I'm gonna let that all cook, let all the flavours get to know each other, and then I'm gonna add some mincemeat and some fresh coriander at the end. We're gonna warm these through, and we're gonna serve the brisket, the beef, and all the vegetables all together in that. And I made a little dip to go with it, using the same spices, Greek yogurt, a little bit of mayonnaise, and some hot sauce. Wallop. Come back to me and I'll show you what, I'll eat it live and show you what it tastes like. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that view out of our kitchen window. I've got my family here, my baby, my missus. Life is good, people. Sober life is good. Right, I'm gonna add mincemeat now and cook that out. I'm gonna add a little bit of water once this is browned as well, so we've got a little bit of a sauce in there. And then you guys will come back to me when I am trying it, and I'll let you know. I'll review my own food. I'll tell you if it's rubbish. I don't even care. All right, I'll just show you the consistency of that, and I forgot to mention that we put mozzarella in ours. Rip that up. That's gonna create some stringy cheese, and then just some standard cheddar. I'm gonna mix that together. Once the cheese is melted, I'm gonna plate up. So here we have it, everyone. These are our dinner tonight. Barbecue beef brisket tacos. This is the sauce I made up. Bit of fresh coriander. Cheers. Oh, that is nice.